Yo, what's up guys? Yo, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are in episode 3 slash part 3 of the previous Minecraft updates and so forth to newest. So if you guys are hyped, let's get started. We are on the 1.15. I'm on Gamepedia. Before I get started, grab some popcorn, grab some snacks, grab some drinks, get comfortable, relax, and let's get started, shall we? So this is the Java edition, also for Bedrock edition, 1.15. Alright. We got the editions. Java edition, official name, Buzzy Bees. Release date, December 10th, 2019. Development versions, snapshots, 15, pre-release 7, and yeah, here we go. We got the additions, we got the blocks. Beehive can be crafted using 6 planks and 3 honeycombs. Can house bees, fills up with honey. The amount of honey in the beehive increases as bees gather nectar and return to their hive. The player can harvest honeycombs and honey bottles from the hives using shears and glass bottles respectively. If the player breaks or harvests honey from the hive, the bees will become hostile on the player. Bee inside the hive will not turn hostile if it's harvested with silk touch, but bees outside the hive will. Bees will not turn hostile if there is a lit campfire or fire underneath the hive when honeycombs or honey bottles are harvested. Is a block entity and cannot be pushed by pistons. When instantly mined in creative mode, they will drop as an item if they contain any bees. Bee's nest spawns naturally in flower forest, plains, and sunflower plains biomes. Functions the same as beehives but requires silk touch to be collected. Honey block can be crafted with 4 honey bottles. The bottles are not consumed and will remain in the crafting grid. Stickier than slime blocks. Players' jump height is drastically reduced. Players walk very slowly and cannot sprint on them. Effects also works through non-full blocks like carpets and slabs. When a honey block is pushed or pulled by a piston, it is attempts to move all dense blocks in the same direction. Works the same way as slime blocks. Honey blocks do not stick to slime blocks. If an entity on a honey block that is pushed by a piston, the entity will be moved with the honey block. Entities touching the side of a honey block slides down slowly. Landing on a honey block reduces fall damage. Fall damage is cut by about 1/3 normal equal, or in other words, 1.1 for every block fallen after the first 3 rounded up. Mobs will usually avoid walking on them. Does not conduct redstone signals. Bees will occasionally eat from them if placed near beehives or bee nest. Honeycomb blocks can be crafted with 4 honeycombs. Are purely decorative. Items. Honey bottles. Obtained by using a bottle on beehives and bee nest. With a honey level of 5. Restores 6 hungers and 1.2 saturation. Removes the poison effect when consumed. Can be crafted into sugar and honey blocks. Stack up to 16. Honeycombs. Obtained by shearing shears on beehives and nest with a honey level of 5. Can be used to craft beehives and honeycomb blocks. Spawn eggs. Bee spawn egg. Mobs. Bees. Have a 10 health. Lives in group near its hives and nest. If a bee does not have a home nest, it will wander until it finds one. can hide inside beehives. Maximum of 3 bees per nest are net neutral mobs. When attacked, all bees from the same hive try to attack the original attacker. The same happens when their hive or nest is destroyed. Placing a campfire or lighting fire under the nest will make the bees passive. Having an I don't know what that is, but we're gonna move on. Having eye anger data tag, which default to 0. When the bee is attacked, this tag is set to around 700 ticks. When they attack, they give poison to the target for 10 seconds, and then they will die 50 seconds after attacking. When in an angry state, their eyes are red. Affected by the Banes of Arthropods enchantments. Can be bred by using any type of flower, including the Wild Rose, which is not available in Bedrock Edition yet. They will follow any player holding a small flower. If the player holds, still the bees will hover over them. While hover around flowers and will enter pollinated state after some time. When pollinated, pale white particles will come off them. The bee will also have its texture changed to include dots similar to in color to the pollen particles. Bees will try to pollinate when wither rose despite the fact they are harmed by the wither effect they give. When the pollinate flowers, a small popping noise is heard. When returned to their nest after entering the pollen state, a pollinated bee can accelerate the growth of crops and sweetberry bushes it passes. After enough bees enter a bee nest into the pollinated state, the bee nest will be filled with honey. Will try to avoid water. Being killed by bee sting results in the new death message, player was stunned to death. Alright. Let's go to the gameplay. No. Let's see. Changes. Alright, here we go. Just so you know, we're going to previous updates. So the last update that you guys saw was the 1.16, the Nether update. So it's drastically changed. So what you might see from here and out, the previous updates before 1.16 and upwards, might already be changed, and the new updates upcoming to Minecraft. So what you see, what you're about to hear, and so far from the 1.14 and downwards, might already be changed in the new updates that's coming now. So just beware. Bells will now ring if powered with a redstone signal. So again, I'm not going to go to the changes. You can go to the changes yourself. I would recommend going to the 1.17, the Caves and Cliffs update for changes. But so far, like I said in 1.17, they are still working on the Gamepedia and the page for 1.17, the Caves and Cliffs update. So not everything will be on there. Not everything will be featured or mentioned will be on there as of yet. They're still working on the page, trying to, work things around and trying to put everything together when the time comes. So when the Caves and Cliffs finally comes out, we will have officially the official page for 1.17. The reason why I started off very late, because from now on, I'm going to start very late so I get enough information, and there's enough information of it. I might start sooner, or at the exact same time as I did of the 1.17. I did it in 2020, not 2021, so just remember that. And of course, I will tell you when 2021 hits, so be the lookout for that. And also, the title will be we are now 2021 according to videos, so be the lookout for that. But yeah, that's about it. The changes, like I said, if you want to go to the changes, go for it. But it might already been changed by the 1.16 or the 1.17 or upwards. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. This is a shorter version. This is a shorter update. They Sense of the virus COVID-19, everything is slowing down. It's messing everybody's plans and all that, and just like canceling everything, and you know, um, the Minecraft developers are the same way. They're trying their best, but since COVID-19, it's interfering with the updates they're trying to give to Minecraft. Now, this version is this. I forgot to give it to you. I forgot to read this to you. 1.15, the first release of Buzzy Bees, is a major update. Quote unquote, not a major update. So, you'll see why. To Java Edition, released on December 10th, 2019, it added bees and bee-related items such as beehives, honey bottles, and honeycombs. Alongside adding bees, this update mainly focused on fixing bugs and improving in performance, as well as numerous features that are originally Bedrock Edition exclusive. So, like I said, they may seem like a major update. It's really not a major update. It's really just like a small update. They intend to do 2 to 3 updates per year, but like I said, with COVID-19, we might only get 1 next year, or maybe 2, depending on. I think we only got 1 this year. The 1.16 update, another update, came this year. So I think so, yeah. So with that being said, only 1 update that came this week, this year. If there was other updates, it's probably bugs fixes and improving performances. But other than that, we only got 1 update this year for Minecraft. So maybe next year, after the Caves and Cliffs update, they might give us a small update, either for like the Bees update, which was a small update, or another update, just for like I don't know. They tend to do a lot of bug fixes, changes, improving performances, stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it for 1.15, the Bees update. I know this was short, but this was a small update. The other previous ones will be longer, I promise, or at least I hope. With that being said, I still hope you ate some snacks, food, water, drinks, get comfortable. This was still a long video, so yeah. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. I got the new shirt. Look at that. Yeah. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. Alright. Peace.